told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us. So I'm about to ride the season. I need a search a reason. You told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us. So I'm about to ride the season. No, I need a search a reason. You told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us.
So Karima, you just told us that you. I mean, I think you have told me before that you are working on an EP. We've mentioned that before, and I really like to know more. Like, I just have been, quite curious to know like how you went from rock to, what you do right now.
What you much info, did I?
what you working on right now? How did you go from there into this genre? And what are you working on? What type of music? For people out there who really want to know you more, because you are super cute in your, the body you're inhabiting, and then the spirit that is inhabiting that body, and you are super talented and genius when you create your music.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, when you're gonna hear her tunes, you're gonna be like, yeah, true, ORIKoL fact. So can you please give us a little bit more and elaborate on what genre you are into, and actually also what's your purpose in that?
Yeah, well, my purpose, God. I just want to write songs that help me understand the nature of the world around me and myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think all forms of art are self-expression. So with this, I guess, project that I've been working on for the longest time, I swear to God, David.
Yeah. Where from Australia?
Since I moved to Australia, and S4S is the only one that I've released so far from.
Yeah. Oh, so this is a part of the EP.
Yeah, it is.
Cool,
it is.
cool.
But I wrote that maybe 4 years ago, and I write every day. So you can just imagine how many songs I've done from then to now.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot, but it's just I just write, and at the time that I started the project, I wanted to focus on a particular topic.
Yes.
Which was exploring, the concept of love.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for love.
Yeah, we're all suckers for love.
Okay. Okay.
But seeing the way that it's represented, and I never cast out to, I don't know, try and like make sense of it. Really, it's just a pure question, and it led me through a more conscious journey of the relationships around me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's defined through a lot of those relationships, relationships with family, friends, different platonic relationships, romantic relationships, and it's been interesting, and the relationship between myself as well, I think, has been the biggest, and it's you going back to your question about what's my purpose, and just maybe it is to love. Maybe my purpose is to love, and
I think that's a purpose for everybody.
Yeah, purpose, definitely.
Maybe you're exploring the colorful love, and that's what you kind of like wanting to share with the rest of the world.
Because it can be defined through so many different spectrums. So
yeah, it's true. It is so true. Because sometimes when we talk about love, and that's where we get it wrong. We think like love is just between partners, but it's deeper than that. Different senses of love. If you love your brother, it's not the same way you love your partner. But it still is love, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, what type of like genres for this EP shall be expecting? Are they going to be the same, or are you going to bring in a little bit of a dancehall?
Yeah.
Rock?
Well. I'm still exploring. At the moment, it's mostly R&B.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been inspired by a lot of different genres.
True.
If I'm going to be honest. So I'm still open. Look, it's creating itself, like it's manifesting, and even just coming back to New Zealand and reconnecting with some of my my old friends, musician friends.
Yeah.
back when I was in Melbourne and just being heavily influenced by the hip hop, R&B, sort of atmosphere there. I thought it was strictly going to be that kind of project, but coming back and meeting you and reconnecting with Marv's, the drummer, my band We're Together, and other people, it's like there's I'm still looking to collaborate with people because it's unfinished. So
have you looked in anyone you're collaborating with so far for this EP?
I've spoken to a few people, but
you're not gonna spill the beans?
No.
Okay, so we have to just be on our tongues. Okay, fine. That means we have to wait. When are you dropping it then?
Well, I guess I'm trying not to build anticipation, to be honest, which is the opposite of, what you do when you're trying to promote.
Okay, is this a Sudanese thing?
I don't know. We're very chill. That's the other. We're very chill. Like whatever happens, happens. It is what it is.
I guess that's the value you have to put to your work. Like you go into the process. What comes to you is what you're gonna share. Because what's the point of sharing something that you don't even have?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also, I guess like the creative process, like it can become very abstract.
Mm-hmm.
So, when you come into it with a question, it's like I feel with this particular exploration, it's like, did I find my answer yet, sort of thing. Yeah.
It's true.
Or in the end, am I just going to just like pick 5 songs or whatever and just put it together? So, yeah.
Do you get inspired by doing other things? Like, I know that you also have acted on Short and Street, by the way, for those who live in Aotearoa. She was like on Short and Street. And do you draw inspiration from that type of work into your music, or is it kind of like separate? You have to separate yourself, like,
oh yeah,
you Karima singer, stay at home. I'm going to with Karima the actress.
Yeah, with Shortland Street, you get a script, like a film, theatre, whatever in acting, you get a script and the character is there.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the beauty of, writing is you get to write from your own point of view and, present from your own point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't really draw from acting too much. Yeah, you know what I do as far as the storytelling aspect of it, especially when it comes to the performance of the songs. Like sometimes I think about my objective, like what's the message that I want to convey to the audience with this particular song.
Yeah.
And then I guess when we were talking about, being in the moment and all of those anxieties falling away, is, that's the beauty of being in the present moment is, you don't hold back. And that's something that I've learned through acting, to have that, to just be more vulnerable with my emotions. So that's definitely streamed its way through.
So you meshed them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's actually quite amazing to know. So you have got any plans for your event management kind of thing for the African people?
Yeah, I would love to continue to do Sycamore Entertainment events over here. There's such a huge pool of musicians and, different disciplines. And I know that over here, like, so many of us, like, we really show it for each other. We support each other. And then, it would be great to connect Australian artists to Kiwi artists as well and do something. I think it would be just epic.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a brilliant idea, and we are all here just like supporting, and we're waiting to join hands with you whenever you're ready to relaunch your event management thingy for the African community. But I guess you need to probably like go back and start talking to this like a community leaders here in Aotearoa and at Touch Base, because you've been absent for a minute and that kind of thing. Yeah. So what else are you doing right now? Just like giving the full picture of you out there, people to follow.
Life?
Yeah.
Painting my life.
Yeah.
I'm doing a real estate course.
Aha.
Yeah, which is so not what I planned when I came back, but life is it just takes you in different directions. it's cool. It's using a different side of my brain. You know, I haven't studied in a couple of years. I think the last time I studied, I was maybe 19, 20. So it's interesting to go back, you know, at 28 years old and the books.
Well, but I mean, it's not even that long, is it?
No, it's not. It's just a couple of months. So,
okay, that's good. I'm going to ask you a little bit of a personal question.
Yeah.
Do we have a boo in the picture?
A what?
A boo.
A boo?
Uh-huh.
Nah, he's ghost. Doesn't exist. He's ghost.
Still waiting. Oh, well, thank you again for giving us your time. And we were getting to know Karima as the artist, the event manager, and the actress.
Yeah.
She's done so many gigs representing her music, but I also think representing Africa. Follow her on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And what's your Instagram?
Just Karima Madut.
Madut, which is Madut.
Yeah.
There we go. And Facebook, and where else are you on?
S4S, if you want to check it out, it's on Spotify and it's on YouTube, just under Karima.
And then we're actually waiting for you to drop your EP in this year, hopefully. Whenever it happens,
when
no
done.
pressure. Thank you very much for tuning into the African Mirror. We will see you next time. Blessings on blessings. Lord, I'm about to write down what you think. I felt like see on my paper. You told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us. So I'm about to write the season. I need a search a reason. You told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us. So I'm about to write the season. No, I need a search a reason. You told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us. So I'm about to write the season. I need a search a reason. You told me in a prayer this wasn't us for us, for us, for us, for us. So I'm about to write the season. I need a search a reason. I'm about to lay his breath down underneath the dust of season, under the Garden of Eden. And I'm about to lay his rib down underneath the dust of season, under the Garden of Eden, under the Garden of Eden. Always knock like a thief. I let you in, kicked you out on repeat. But you always come again, repeat. You're the crime that never ends. Don't you get tired of seeing me weep? Where is your sympathy for the hearts fallen? No safety for all those falling. You make me fall deep. What kind of virtue will make me fall blind? Hurt me, I lose since time after time.